What is a sacred circle? I figured out yesterday that a lot of you have no clue. I did a workshop yesterday at a local private art studio, Low Mill Arts, and they were having a Witches Collegium weekend, which in and of itself is an amazing thing, because instead of using this material, mass popular witch uh, idea, we're speaking of actual witches that were there explaining things and educating, and so many people were there to learn. And my workshop, all about sacred circles, there were 3 people who attended, and one of them, she had no clue what it was going to, or he, she's LGBTQ non-binary, and thought it was on geometric pattern. She had no clue, she said. She thought maybe it was on geometric patterns or runes or something of that nature, but she ended up at the class. And then there was one woman who was very introverted. I didn't hear too much from her. And then there was the lady who had taught the class before me. She was doing an energy class before me, energy magic, and after me, a fairy class. And I'm so glad she stayed. She was so interesting and spirited, and it was great to have an opportunity to meet her, but you can tell she didn't really know what I was talking about either. So, the woman, the LGBTQ woman, asked me what a sacred circle is, and I explained to her that it's a way of communication. Historically, we would have one person teaching in a lectern and everybody listening, or we'd come together in a party, and especially introverts like me never really filled the need for community. And so a sacred circle is coming together with sights and sounds and smells and music and embodiment and singing and drumming and chanting and dancing. So using more of our body, first of all, but then also coming together in a circle. And the host is not there to teach, but the host is there to hold that rim of the circle so that everybody can come with their gifts and share and be inspired and connected. And it's so simple, but it's so profound. And, the LGBTQ binary person said that, feminine, she was young, maybe 20, and she said she'd spent her whole life running away from that word. So why would she be interested in something called the Divine Feminine app? And I told her, well, that's part of what we're doing right now is we're redefining that word feminine. And, maybe historically, it no longer means pink and Barbie. Well, actually, maybe nowadays it does mean Barbie, but it means feminine. You're not there to be used and admired by a man, but you're there to authentically figure out who you are, who you individually are, and intuition and all these right-brained activities and nurturing and being mama bear, fiercely, strongly protecting your cubs, and or fiercely, strongly creating other things, organizations and clubs, and doing whatever you were called here to do, but finding that. And you can find that in a sacred circle. Again, a sacred circle is a way to come together for community, for inspiration, listening to each other, letting each other be exactly who they are. And if they don't know who they are, figuring that out. The other woman, you could also tell, she really didn't know what I meant by sacred circles, but here's the thing, all 3 of them were so receptive to what I was speaking about. You could tell she wasn't quite there. I have a good friend, Dale Allen, who says that, it's coming, Karen. And I feel that too, that it's coming, that the world is changing and we're balancing the feminine out. And there's going to come a day very soon when people realize they need to meet in this way, sacred circles, informal, casual, ones that meet again and again and again to provide the community inspiration, healing support that we need as humans, be sure you go to thedivinefeminineapp.com. There's so many resources and people and organizations that you can learn more of what I'm talking about. And so it is.